This video, I'm going to show you how you can use Excel to find mean, median, mode, standard deviation, variance, and range. So let's get started. So I'm just going to list everything we're going to find. Mean, median, mode, standard deviation, variance, range. And we're going to use formulas to do that. So I've got this list of ages here. And to find the mean in Excel, we're going to use equal, and this is really the average. So I'm just going to type in average. That's what Excel calls the mean. And then I got to tell it what cells to look at. So I'm going to highlight all of these cells. I want the average of all of those. Hit enter. My average is going to be 56.72. That would be the same as if I were to take them all, add them all up, and then divide by the number of ages that I added. To find the median, I'm just going to type in equals median, parentheses, and then again, I'm going to highlight these cells. There's my median. So to find the mode, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to type in equals mode. I'm going to type this in like this. Standard deviation. I'm going to use standard deviation. This is for a sample. So I'm going to use the standard deviation for a sample. So STDEV dot S. Hit enter. Now, why is that important? Because the standard deviation formula looks a little different for a sample versus a population. If we're talking about a sample standard deviation, it's the square root of each x minus the mean, quantity squared, divided by n minus 1. If I'm looking at it, sorry, that's an S. If I'm looking at it for the population, let me clean that up. For the population, the denominator is different. And that's going to be a capital N. So if I want the variance, we're going to have the same, the options, population or a sample. This is going to be a sample variance. I'm just going to highlight my values there. And then range. So we're going to take the max value and subtract the minimum value. So we're going to have to create a formula for that range. So that's how we would find the range. Now, it may be easier just to take these numbers, and I'm just going to copy them over here and put them in order. So you can see that minimum and maximum, and you'd be able to compute it a little bit easier. So to put them in order, I'm going to use this sort. So I'm going to sort smallest to largest. So you can see my smallest number is 8. My biggest is 177. So if I take 177 and I subtract 8, I'll get that 169 there. And when they're in order, it makes it a little easier to find that mode also. So you can see that mode's 56 because that happens 3 times, 57 happens 2 times, and 21 happens 2 times. So that might make it a little bit easier to use the technology to find that. But that's how you would find those values quickly.